Hey YouTube, it's just after the stream. I just want to let you know this might be a little bit of a stinker. Uh, Super not scary game, but I was terrified the whole time, so I did not say a whole lot. You're welcome to watch, and if you do, thanks. But you might skip this one. And note to self: no more horror games because it makes me not talk at all. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. I have no idea how loud this is going to be, but we'll play by ear. It was playing music before, and then it just stopped, so I guess it only has one thing. Who uses the arrow keys? All right. I will adjust as needed, and I will move my face cam if I need to.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Supposedly the premise is you came home and your whole family's dead and you're trying to figure out what happened. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Right into it. Wow, that is really fast. Okay, that's slightly better. Caitlin Greenbrier, Portland, Flight 270, June 6th, 1995. I can't move. I'm clicked into the game. Oh. My keyboard's connected to the other keyboard, or controller. Or not controller, but computer. So I've been forewarned that this is very much a, like, pick everything up, examine everything. It's very dark, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna... $5.99. I don't know if I need to increase the... Oh, hey, house key. Okay, well, that's the house key that I was told is supposed to take me forever to find. Can I put this here? Oh. I don't know if $5.99 means anything. So anyway, we'll see. I was told that this can be quick. It can be very not quick. Depending on how you play. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried, I love you. There shouldn't be any jump scares in this as far as I'm aware. That would be great if there was. Alright, well. I'm assuming a lot of these mean something. Wellspring Movers, invoice, destination. Okay, that's probably gonna be...
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Hold on, the sensitivity is just like crazy high. That's still really fast, but it's better. At the house, added to backpack. Okay. Jesus. Author magazine, 50 contests with up to 21,000 prizes. Stephen King. The only thing I don't know, I'm assuming I can't actually peel that. Jeez, dude. Even that's kind of still fast, and I turned it all the way the heck down. Wait. Okay, well now. Alright. Now I can't move at all. This controls are weird. Okay, that seems better. I don't know what all I need to inspect. I'm assuming that there's going to be more like things under things like the duck. Maybe things in things. It's the magazine we saw earlier. If this ends up having some sort of jump scare, I'm going to be kind of mad. Just want to let everybody know. Okay. I don't know what matters and what doesn't. Okay. Cage's departure 7/6 of 94. Flight 881, 12:10 to Amsterdam. Okay. Oh, we can also just do normal text. Okay. Like, do I really care about what the pen says? Probably not. Or the pencil.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
I thought I had...
Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you.
I've got subtitles on.
Please be there.
Sam, Daniel from the old neighbors called.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle.
Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see that new house. Call him back. Daniel's a weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him is in the first place because he had a Nintendo when we were little. Fair enough. I would also hang up with him. I would hang out with somebody if they had a Nintendo. I don't like the lamp off, I'll be honest. Hang on. The intenseness of this game has me on edge. I have no idea what is important so far. Okay. So, okay, this is my backpack. I wouldn't be lying if I said I was not... Or I would be lying if I said I wasn't spooked out a little bit. Again, I don't know what's important and what isn't. Oh. Okay. Pet show in Mexico? I'm assuming that means made in Mexico? Regional track and field finals, girls, meter first place. Okay. What is important and what isn't? Boy, I don't like this, like, at all. Okay. Welcome, new student. We hope that you're excited about your first day, good fellow. You should be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so you can get ready to swing at things. Okay.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Okay. Is that us? Are we DeSoto? Why are all the rooms dark?
Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors. Secure all windows.
I'm like really tense. I don't know if you can tell from the lack of words and like slight sweating. I don't want to like sit here and spend too much time like reading things forever. If it really doesn't matter, if I'm just gonna waste my time. I don't think it's combination laserdisc combat player. I don't think this matters. Okay. Alright, we finally have, like, a thing to do. Is it as easy as 1963? Or is it something on this paper? Let's start with 1963. Okay. Nope. So what can we get from here then? Hey buddy, how's it going? Welcome to me being super tense over a not very scary game. Ew. Yeah, we hate nasty jobs. I've been doing good. We had a good Christmas. Excited for another long weekend here coming up. I didn't watch Avatar. Elena did. I think she's talking about having both of us go and watch it this weekend. What else could be? I feel like the answer is in this paperwork, but she's actually playing the video game right now. We're not opening this. Okay. I guess I can't interact with that. Ooh, 0094 maybe? Dang. Reading that made it sound like you were talking about like Avatar the Airbender. Hmm. 8941. I don't know if it's deeper than this or I think the answer is somewhere else. Is it one of our passport numbers? I think it's something else. Cincinnati. Surely that's not Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay. I'm gonna be so out of touch with you guys' conversation about Avatar, but that's okay. I was a teenage drag queen. Oh. What do we have here? Gentlemen! Is it 1989? I still feel like the answer is in this area. I just don't know at all what it would be. Spider development. You're gonna make me watch a movie with spiders, Elena? This is a... So the premise of this game, from what I understand, is you came back home from school and nobody's home. Everybody seems to be dead. And we're trying to figure out why. It is... Oh, well, that's probably it. Okay, 0451. It's inherently spooky, but it's not scary. In fact, I might have low-key looked up to make sure there wasn't any jump scares. So there's inherently nothing to be worried about. Apparently there is a tiny little jump scare of a light bulb exploding at some point. But besides that, it's not supposed to be spooky. 0451. Middle school, yeah. So what's in here that's important? That's like part of this is like, I don't know what's important yet. That was like the first like puzzle. It was just a matter of finding the thing. So I don't know what's important yet. Google says this game is only like 4 hours long, but my buddy said that it took him like 12 hours to finish. So,
The Northwest Weather Service
you know,
reports high winds with torrential rain
we'll see, I
conditions
guess.
affecting the following counties:
Girl Scout.
Austin County,
Role model.
Boone County,
Okay.
Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all
Storm
windows
watch.
and doors. Flood conditions are...
Can you imagine that though? You come back as a like middle school kid and your whole family's dead. That'd be terrifying.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
I'm like trying to like tell myself like everything's fine. There's nothing gonna jump out at me, but I'm such a freaking wuss. Okay. Something about number 25, the X-Files. We probably need to watch something. Yeah, it's the ambiance of this game that makes it spooky. Again, that's why kind of why I looked it up. I'm assuming whatever's important, Dr. Jitters. I'm assuming whatever's important is getting added to our inventory. So we gotta, I imagine we gotta find the VHS. This document was talking about, or like a CD player. I wish I was the same, dude. I am afraid of frickin' everything. Hence why my headphones are like kind of one-sided on me. There's a lot of like JFK assassination stuff going on here. I mean, this was 1996 or something, right? So let me guess, this door's, those rooms. Yep. Okay, I think we have like a little written story by Sam. You know who did the oh. What, the murder of JFK? Can I like unplug this for any reason? No. Oh, there's a cassette player here. Okay, well, I don't know if that did anything. A bunch of coupons? Okay. I just hate that it's freaking dark every room we go into. Like, I get that everybody's gone home, like, off. Like, not here, dead, whatever. But the lights being off is so spooky.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd see through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue.
I kind of hate that it did the little record scratch there. Ooh, I am on edge, dude. I imagine that's important for some reason. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having cursive having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape and get and I gave you my permission. He needs to spend less time with the game anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. I've played a little bit of the BioShock games.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him...
Oh,
So you know what they
didn't mean to
say
cut you
about
off
the
there.
best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but
Bioshock,
all
though.
that practice at
I
home
played
did not
the first
exactly
one.
translate in the wild. So
Not
after
like
I
all
was
of them,
finished
but I
getting
played
my
them.
butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked.
Thought it
And
was
that
pretty
was
good.
when she asked me if I was that
Please,
psycho house
whatever
girl.
you found, don't tell mom and dad.
But then she
the
said
attic.
she's always really wanted to
Okay.
see the psycho house.
I was told that the...
Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
If there's any game I should play, it's Bioshock Infinite, I believe. Which is on my, it's on my list of games to play. Oh, before I forget, I realized that Thursday is actually New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve. So people are probably going to be home more than they are, you know, partying. So, truthfully speaking, chat, if I were to stream on Thursday, would you guys be busy, or would you want to stream, or would you rather, like, are you going to be busy? And you can answer honestly. Janice Greenbrier. Okay. So that must be our mom. Our name is Greenbrier. Oh, good. OSU will keep you busy? Okay. I mean, like I said, be honest, because I don't want to, like, get all hyped for a stream and then if everybody's busy. Also, welcome back. Welcome back to me being terrified about a game that I shouldn't be terrified for. Like, if y'all are going to be busy, that's fine. I won't stream. That's fine. I was specifically playing this because it's supposed to be kind of short and I can finish in one stream.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Oh, okay. So this really isn't... This is like the brother's room or something, probably? So they, like, left sort of abruptly, like the lights were on, or the lights were off, but, like, TVs were on. Okay. Charge Dodger. Why do I remember that name? I guess I can't interact with anything with stuff in my hand. Oh! Tyler! I was like, I remember that for some reason. Yeah, I've been doing alright. How about yourself? This game is super, like, not scary, but it is. So we're Sam, right? Is that us? No, we're Caitlin. Okay, we're Caitlin Greenbrier. Okay. Nice. Glad to hear it. 2025 is... Well, I guess 2024. 25 has been pretty good, too. What is that? Steggy? Was this a Stegosaurus? Yep. His name is Steggy. Okay, I feel like that's going to be important for some reason. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain POV. You must be watching over on YouTube. Hey, Taylor. Mitten. Well, Taylor, I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. You're welcome in anytime, buddy. Most of my chat is over on Twitch, but I just also stream on YouTube. S is for special, adorable, Mary. Okay. Whoa. Is this one of those things where if you stare at it long enough, it's a different picture? Usually what I recommend people is watch the stream on YouTube because no ads, and then you can open up the chat on Twitch. Usually I'm a lot more talkative, but this I am like, I don't know, I'm like Code Brown over here because I just can't handle horror games. What does that say? Mrs. Who? Oh, things are highlighted. I feel like I should be learning some things about my family. Yeah, or you could subscribe on Twitch. Yeah, you could also not get ads that way. I don't think you get ads on my stream even without YouTube Premium. But I agree. I also love YouTube Premium. Okay, there should be a locker combination somewhere, hey? I'm trying not to spend too much time reading crap I don't need to. I mean, yeah, if you open up the... I don't know if you're on your phone or on your... I guess if you're on mobile, probably not. That makes it kind of hard, but I often watch, like... Or, like what Elena would do is she would watch YouTube on the TV and then pull up chat on her phone. This seems important. This feels like a place where a combination would be. Also fork. Didn't you have a YouTube channel for a little while, Tyler? Or am I forgetting about that? What would be... How many... Is it a 3-digit code? Because it's a combination. Okay. I think... Oh, does 119 matter? I wonder if 119 matters. If you guys have any ideas, by the way, let me know. Oh, okay. I'm hardly ever on Facebook, so I'm sure I've not seen what you're referring to. So what is it? 119? I don't know if that matters. If we care about 119 or if we're just looking for a 4-digit number. So the other combo was in a different room. And it was like an obvious code. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the same thing. If I get messages on Facebook, I don't read them. I'm literally like not on Facebook as much as possible. The only reason I reinstated my account at all is because I was doing Facebook Marketplace stuff. Lonnie rules. Okay, I don't know if that means anything. Are you still doing your, what you were selling, like RC, okay. Oh, that's good. You were selling like, RC airplanes and stuff for a while, right? Do you still do that?
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together.
Well, that shows how long
after,
we've,
and
or how long it's
expected her
been
to
since
say
I've seen you.
something
I think
about
I saw
how it
you at the
looked
festival
crappy
once,
or
right?
good
A couple
or
years ago.
whatever.
And then
That's
I
when
know
she
I saw
said,
you at the Cars and Coffee.
You're so beautiful.
That's all I remember.
And she was looking at me. Right in that moment.
Still missing that VCR.
I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
I unfortunately still have the focus. I'm focusing on wedding stuff now. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Just something else I thought about, like the combined chat. I will eventually. Okay, still nothing. I'll probably eventually put the combined chat like on like my intermission screen and kind of change that up around. I just felt like the last time I did that, there wasn't hardly anybody in my chat, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to give off the impression to people that, you know, I didn't have a chat or whatever. Gosh, I want to like be all excited and happy and have energy, but I'm just like pooping my pants right now. It's such an 80s photo or 90s photo. My dad kind of looked like that. I don't know what the deal with all these 3 rebinders are. See, that other pin was so obvious. I'm anticipating it being another obvious answer. Yeah, my parents are doing good. Austin's also getting married this year. It's funny how your parents kind of do better once you leave the house. Did that say UGG? It did say UGG. Flush toilet? Okay. I feel like there's something in there that I'm missing, but... like, where's this answer at? Surely it's not gonna I saw something about mitten, right? Mitten, age 5. Oh, Caleb, age 5. Anything else on the ground? I don't think so. I feel like the combo for that is going to be in his room. I hate that. Mom and Dad, we're going to make the guest room for you. Use my room if you want. What do you understand? There's like not much in here. Samantha Greenbrier. Yeah, it's, is it winter? Is that technically, or is it fall? It's in October. It's the week before Hallows Eve. I really don't want to go up in that attic if I'm completely honest. Oh, there's another tape deck place. Yeah, I'm gonna be very busy next year between Austin's wedding, my wedding.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. and everybody was moving together
Oh,
like
it's empty.
one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Was in the library, noticed something in the corner and found a secret passage. Okay. So we're in the sewing room. Okay. So here's a little clue. So we are Oh, we have a map? Oh, that's right. So we are all the way up here. We need to go back down to... So we go in through Mom and Dad's bedroom. And we get to the downstairs that way. Okay, I'm getting slightly less... Once the one known little jump scare thing gets me, I'll be fine. I'm just like anticipating that happening. Do not enter if red lights are on. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave that then. Probably doesn't matter. You know, I imagine those red lights are just going to be persistently on. Oh, I missed the bedroom. So what is it? It's in here. There's a passage in the closet? Oh. Oh, good. Why is it so dark? Alright. Well, that was the jump scare I was waiting for. Okay, so what did that do? Alright, that was it. That was the whole... There was one bulb that breaks. One bulb breaks. Okay. Well, now I just can't see in here. Oh. There's panels in the walls? Library, upstairs, foyer. I don't go to enough of them. Wait, okay, I need to get the bearings here. In fact, I don't know if I made it to any this year.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only
I'll probably
a
go to
futon
more
to
once
sleep
I get a
on,
new
so
car, but
Lonnie and I shared.
again, I don't know when that's going to be.
The lights went out.
Yeah, it's a
I was
shame.
turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me,
So
too.
Dad's office, and then right outside
In
the
the
door.
dark, she smiled.
I don't have a cool
My heart
challenger
was
like you
beating
do.
so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know,
Um,
nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head.
Okay, well that's
and
the key.
I
That's
really
the key.
hope she could
The
tell.
number key. Yep.
I really hope that she meant what
I don't know
think
what
she
I'm
did.
gonna get. Like I said, I'm kind of focused on the wedding
I
as
felt
far
like a
as
shook-up
money
can
right
of
now.
soda
I would.
ever
I mean, my
since.
dream car is a Z,
I
like
hope
the
we
new
have the
one.
chance to talk before I explode.
But they're really expensive, so I really don't know. Something Japanese, probably. I was looking at a C5 Corvette, but I don't know. The cost is not an issue or anything. In fact, it's so I was looking at several things. Like, I'm a big Japanese car person. Nick may or may not throw up at that. But so I was looking at a Subaru to replace the Focus, or just as a fun car, really. And oh, good, a Ouya board, love that. So I was looking at those. It wasn't too bad. And then I just kind of stopped. Why are we doing Ouya board? What was I saying? I got distracted by the Ouya board. So I was looking at a WRX, not an STI, just because I didn't feel like 10 grand was worth it for the STI package. For the way that I drive vehicles, I drive them swiftly, but it's not like I'm going to the track. So there was that option. I was looking at a C5. And C5 is still an option, I guess. I don't know if Corvette is really for me. But it's cheap, easy horsepower. And when you cam a Corvette and you run it on corn, I mean, it sounds so good. They're not called a 400Z, but I guess, yeah, people typically call them that. A C3. See, I'm not huge into many classics, though that is a nice car. That and funny enough, that's the one Elena likes. The old Stingrays. I don't know, it's just not for me. Oh, really? The C3 that you were looking at? That would help. Okay. Oh, it's 051. Okay. Yeah, Gentleman's Magazine. Is Sam lesbian? Oh, we got a key.
Lonnie came over today. Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on.
I feel like I should be listening to
She
this
said she felt
dialogue.
like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
The answer is yes. Alright, Chad, do we think something bad's gonna happen if I open this door? We've got the 3 secrets. I think I've pretty much picked through all of the things that we can look at. We broke the one bulb that I was afraid of. Nope. I immediately did not like the screaming, so we're not going to do that. Oh, it's locked. Do we not have the key for that? Oh, it's the basement key. Okay. But we were downstairs? Oh, it's probably one of the doors downstairs. Okay. I'm starting to feel a little bit less anxious about this game, but it's not... I still don't love it. Okay, so it's not that door. Where's the basement? Oh, that's it. Why dark again? You better not break. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Good luck finding a day where I'm not busy, though.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
I should have asked you for a ride for it when I saw you at that car show. I think that's kind of the reason why I actually don't go to car shows much right now. Actually, well, not you offering a ride. But I just don't think my focus is cool. So
They tell you to stick
I
with the
don't
group
want to
on
take it
field
to car
trips, Katie.
shows.
There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group. Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked.
Oh, the Girl Scout thing.
Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like,
Oh, here we
go. And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
So what do we think this cameo is? Do we have anything? I don't think we have the actual key for this yet. Can we not with the loud noises? I've got my stupid headphones like super quiet, and it still spooks me. Again, if you're new to this stream today, I am just so on edge. I'm hardly speaking. I don't think it has anything to do with like 1859 or anything like that. I think we've pretty much decided playing this game that the combinations for things is a little bit more obvious. Don't be doing that.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Ooh. I feel like I haven't said a word for like a year. I wish I wasn't such a frickin' wuss. You know what's crazy though? I can like watch somebody play games. Okay, I think that's broken. I can watch somebody play a horror game, but as soon as I want to play it, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm not saying this is a horror game, I'm just saying. Anybody piece together anything that's going on so far? That must be the kind of note from the skull in the living room. It's Rome, right? So there's all these, I mean, they obviously got all of Katie's, like, notes, things.
interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about
The
you and
zine.
Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Oops. Frozen spinach. I love that you just like pick up everything. Like fish sticks. Best used by 6595. Did we decide what day it was? What? Wait, actually, what day was it? Okay. So that's like today, right? That expires today. It's like ransacked in here. I wish I had more to say, Chad. I'm sorry. This is such a weird house. That's a lot of words. Wait for a long weekend celebration. 3rd to the 7th. We'll be camping in the gorge, but we'll give you a call on the way home. Sorry, kitchen is still. Oh, okay. Renovation, 40 on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Do you think that $40 is still there? Nope. We're not turning off any lights. No thanks. I want all the lights on so I can see. Said 40 on the table. Did somebody use my $40?
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it. And then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Okay, so we're back up stairs. We still need to get to the attic. Does this mean we haven't been here yet? No, because this goes down to the broken light bulb, right? Okay. It just had to be like raining too, huh? You can never come down, like, can't we just go home to our dead family? I wish I knew how to explain it better. Their army is still a thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known where I end up. I never thought of it anyway. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday I'm settled at a base and you'll be done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed. Things will be different. And then we can be together. Okay. Did Lonnie kill people? Okay. There's like a greenhouse. Yep. Strong pines. I thought this said strong piss. Okay. So they went to here. Right? Yep. 95. 3rd through the 7th. I don't know what's all sticky noted. Guess we'll never know. Cover copy. We got another secret door, okay. Oh. This is like murder plans. I'm gonna go back to the 1 year cup. So what was that? There's a secret door under the foyer.
Ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up. The sunset light in this house is the
Boy, I kind of
saddest
don't
thing
want to pick
I've
up
ever
that
seen.
photo.
I just want to sleep. When I'm
Okay,
in the
so there's
attic,
Oscar
it
from the
almost feels
Ouija.
like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down
Get
the
that off the
hatch
table.
and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Okay. That's terrifying. Ouija boards. Satanic stars. Love that. An attic that has red lights on it. We'll always remember what we had. I'm like so spooked right now. I hate it up here.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Was that it?
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
So Sam killed our whole family? Okay, well, the game truly is short. Okay. Does anybody understand what happened? Do we need the spark notes? I feel like we need the spark notes. Oh. So this is what it is in short. Sam was the one that was gay. And was in love with Lonnie, leaving the messages from about dad being mad. About the relationship and whatever. I don't know what the deal was with like the Ouija board and all that. I think that was all just red herring. But basically at the end of that, nobody died. We just happened to come home when our parents were on vacation. Sam ran away with Lonnie and left home. So why was that game spooky? Why did that whole game have to be terrifying? Okay, well, so nobody died. Nobody actually died. Your parents are just on their anniversary, which I kind of gathered because they had everything like planned and booked around when we got home, which was on the 6th, and they were gone 3rd through 7th. I kind of picked up on that. But boy howdy, I kind of missed the rest of the story there. I was so afraid to get scared or spooked or whatever that I just like missed the whole premise. Well, I don't know why that took my buddy like 10 hours to play. YouTube, I'll probably cut this off here. So thanks for watching.